Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new, feel free to subscribe, like, and share. If not, welcome back. I know I have been MIA for a while, but I've had a really good reason why I've been MIA. As you can see by this title of the video, I am pregnant and it was a shock. So today I am going to be talking about how I found out I was pregnant, how I told my boyfriend, and how I told my parents. So going into it, we were not trying to have kids, but we were also not trying to not try to have kids, if that makes sense. So it's not like we were being careful, but it's not like we were being safe either. So I actually had a doctor's appointment with my gynecologist, and it was on a Friday. And I had been cramping and stuff all week, so I really felt like I was finna start my cycle. So when I went to my gynecologist, I told her it's about that time, like it's time for me to start anyways. I am cramping, doing the usual, yada yada yada. They gave me a pregnancy test. It was negative. I got my prescription for birth control, a new birth control that I was gonna start the following week. So that was Friday. Saturday comes and no cycle, but I'm still cramping like I'm about to start my cycle. So I was like, it's finna come. It's just late. She's just taking her time, and she's just gonna come at the worst freaking time whenever, because you know, being a girl, that's what happens. So Saturday night comes and I'm still cramping, and there's still nothing, just no sign of nothing. Like I'm literally just having period cramps, and that's pretty much it. And my boobs were really really sore, but nothing like out of the blue that would even make me think, oh, I'm pregnant. And I'd already been tested, so it was negative. That wasn't even in my mind. Well, Sunday my boyfriend's family had a dinner, so we went down there, and I was hurting really bad, and I just kept having this weird feeling like something was off, like something's wrong with me. I already know something is wrong with me. So I texted my aunt. Well, biologically she's not my aunt, but basically she's my aunt. I texted her because she was gonna come by our house later anyways, and I was like, hey, can you pick me up a pregnancy test, because I feel like the one the doctors gave me wasn't right. I need to take another one. Something's off with my body, I don't know. So I'm just gonna take another pregnancy test, because what else could be wrong when you're a girl? You're either pregnant or you get period, like what else? So she was like, yeah, of course, yada 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 yada. Anyways, we get back to our house and it's probably like late. I want to say it's like 9-10, because it was dark, and this was in the summertime. So I want to say it was like 9-10, and my boyfriend had to go somewhere. So while he was gone, I had my aunt bring me the pregnancy test. And she brought me the pregnancy test, and I went in the bathroom and I took it. And that stupid test, it took forever for the word to come up, because it was the kind where it's the word, you know, not the plus sign, none of that. It was the word pregnant. So I mean, I'm sitting there waiting, I was like, not even tripping, because I know I'm not pregnant. I know I'm not. And I looked down, and you know what that thing said? Pregnant, freaking pregnant. And I yanked open my bathroom door, and I went running into the bedroom, and I just threw the pregnancy test on the bed, and I started crying. And it wasn't like a sad cry. It was more of a what in the world cry. Like I had just been tested, just got on birth control, like what in the world, like really? So I'm not panicking, but I'm just like, oh my gosh, like this is for real now. Like this right here says I'm pregnant. Like there's no going back. There's no maybe. This is like shit. That's all I could think was shit. Like what the bleep. But so I'm like sitting there crying or whatever. My aunt's looking at me like, are you? She doesn't know if I'm crying because I'm sad or if I'm happy. So she's kind of like, we'll figure it out, da da da. I'm like, no, I'm happy, it's fine. I'm just like, this is crazy. So my boyfriend was gone, and I called him, and I was like, hey, I need you to come back home. Something happened, da 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 da. I didn't want to tell him over the phone, but he knows me like so well, and so at the back of his hand, he's like, "You're pregnant." Without me even saying anything. Like, that's just what he said. He was like, "I already know. You're pregnant. You're pregnant." And I was like, shut up. Because for one, I was wanting to surprise him with it. For two, he was ruining the damn mood. Like, shut up. Can you just get your ass home so I can give you some news? And three, it just irks me. So he was already on the phone guessing it, saying it. "You're pregnant. I already know you are. I don't even know why you're trying to lie to me. Da 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 da. You're pregnant. Da 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 da." And I was just like, "No, just come home. I just gotta talk to you. Like, it's not that. Like, I just gotta talk to you about something. Like, just come home." And I kept trying to lie, but he already knew, so it wasn't really much of a surprise or anything that I could like do for him, because he knew, like, because he trapped me. That's why he knew. But so I waited for him to get home, and I'm actually gonna put in a little video of me telling him. And then after that, I did not tell anyone. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, I did not tell anyone. I just knew that I wanted to wait for one, because I was scared that something would go wrong, miscarrying or something like that. So I wanted to wait, and I wanted to talk to my mama first. So the following next day, because my mama goes to bed really early, so she was probably asleep or something anyways. So the next day, called my mama, and basically I gave, you call it mother's intuition. I was just like, "Guess what?" And she was like, "You're pregnant." And I was like, "Girl, yes." But she was really, really, really happy and really supportive, and just, "Oh my gosh, I can't believe you're pregnant. I'm gonna be a grandma. I'm gonna be a grandma." It really wasn't the response I was expecting, but I loved it. And then after that, I waited. I may have told like a handful of people, maybe some like close people, but I really, really wanted to wait just because of all the health reasons, and it was nobody's business for anything. It was nobody's business. So I really wanted to wait to tell people, but you know, I just can't hold the water, especially with something like this. So I was just like, you know what? My first ultrasound, when I get a picture, I'm saying it. Because my mom was telling me to wait till my second trimester. I was like, no. My first ultrasound picture I get, I am announcing it, and I am saying it. So, and that was that. My first ultrasound picture I did get was at 8 weeks, and at the time, that is when we announced it and told people. But for the most part, the important people that needed to know, like family, immediate family and stuff like that, knew as soon as I found out, basically, because he told his parents and I told mine. And that was just that. So I am 19 and I am 22 weeks pregnant as of 2 days. So I am in my 5th month, 6th month. I don't know. I've seen like different things. I've seen people like count the weeks differently. So I could either be in my 5th month or my 6th month, but I'm getting on up there, and I do know what I'm having, and it is a girl, and she's pretty big. She's pretty round, but I love it. I love everything about it, and I'm just so blessed and so thankful that I get to be this little girl's mama, because Lord knows I needed her just as much as she's gonna need me. So that was a blessing from above. But that is how I found out I was pregnant, and how I told my boyfriend and my family. And if you would like updates and new videos, please stick around, because I will be putting out more now that I am back. Sorry, I'm like watching the cars go by out my window, and they're going really slow, even though there's like no snow on the road, so I'm just confused. But anyways, that is all for this video. I hope to see you guys next time. Please feel free to like, subscribe, and share. And I thought I had something else to say, but I don't think I don't. I will see you guys next time.
Bro, you pregnant? I already know.
Sit down. No. What? Shut up. You ruin everything.
What? pregnant? You pregnant? Oh my God. Come here. Come here. Come here. Won't cry. Won't cry. Why you lied to me on the phone?